And tapping in. Hello everyone, here is Jack T Striker. I'm gonna play with my main LoL account tap in. That's why tapping in. um, my Twitch stream, as planned today, is a tournament of All-Star. It's gonna start very soon. We found enough players, which is why I just started going in now. I thought it would be a nice time. Exactly. So how is it gonna work? Well, when the tournament starts, we will be placed in different teams, depending on the size. If we are still 8 players, I think we are more than 8 players by now. And then everyone will be matched in random teams, and one of them will probably have to um, actually play the game because it seems like we are right now only 9 players. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we are 10 players, which means there will be 2 brackets that probably will play, and the other 2 will just advance automatically to the final. Yeah, nice. That means 40 minutes of waiting time and have fun. I know, lovely. Well, it is how it is. Once everyone plays that match in their bracket, um, we are gonna be advancing to the finals. Well, those who played and those who didn't, in a way, and have a final win of best of 2, which means the one that have 2 consecutive good points and wins of that one wins the tournament. The prize is only 6 euros for the first one, 3 for the second one. But in general, I'm gonna be aiming to be one of the first. And here we go, we start. So, and we are in the lobby that has to play. Well, at least you get to see um, who's gonna be, how's it gonna go. All right. There, Logan is already inviting. He had the job to invite us. I was looking if I could do it faster, but apparently not. The tournament is gonna start. I'm gonna put this window in my second monitor. And we are tapping into the game now. Let's go. Tournament, we go. So I think Lucan was the one, and the other one I have to check. I think it's the NSG Silver Wing. It's a platinum player already, platinum 3, not bad. I'm gold 2 yet. I don't have. I have played already some, but I'm still trying to warm up. Yeah, well, everyone that's have played some TFT should know about the set by now. They're pretty much very good trades so far. I'm also one of the experimental guy, but as we are in a tournament right now, I would stick to the comps I know that work very well. I have here some listed, but the one I'm actually gonna be focusing on would be... One moment, put the volume a little bit down. The one I'm actually gonna be focusing on is... I just have to find it right now. This one, the Syndicate comp with Dynamo. The good thing about this one is, or the bad thing is, it's a scaling one. Depending on how the round goes, around level 8 or 9, you should start looking for your carries, and you will have it nicely. If you don't find your carries, well, it can suck, but whatever. I've been finding the most success with that comp especially, so, and it's the comp that I enjoy and playing the most. The general idea is to collect your Dynamo units and play around DMF and Aurora, obviously. So, late gamer ones, which means you need to get fast 8. Fast 8 in TFT means, well, reaching the level 8 as fast as possible. But hey, we are getting a great start in this game already. We are having a good frontline now with the Divine Vanguard here. And 2 Jhins, which we can use to compensate for DMF luck in a way. So this is a great start. I'm now even considering selling the Morgana here to level up, so I can actually get Dynamo in. Another Vanguard would be good as well, because with a good front and back line, we are not gonna lose all that much HP. Like, generally, you wanna start getting income, but... Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna level up. So the reasoning now, in TFT, from guide videos I've seen so far, there are 2 ways to have Okay, like, guys, sorry, let me think. The alter ego having the assassin Wrath as a second carry. I don't think that's a bad idea. I mean, that would give us the early game, which can be very helpful, so I think I will go for it. Yeah, and here I'm gonna take this guy out. Well, sadly, not another, how's it called? Not another Vanguard here, which would make this guy a bit tankier. But we have a Jhin 2 and a Ras 2. With this, the early game, the early free fights should be easy. I'm not sure how the others are doing, but this one doesn't have that great of a start. Lucan is also not looking that fine. So I think we are strong enough. So I'm just gonna put an AD on him right now. And we might be able to go this carry together with DMF, but I'm not gonna go for him free. It's just that he's now a nice assassin that can keep critting and dealing damage in the background for now. I think that should be fine. Yeah, that was just the notification because I have the challenger mode also on my cell phone. Very late it comes, I don't know why that is, but in any case. So, as said, our main carry is still DMF and the Aurora, so the rest was just a nice to have. But the idea I will be going for is using the Divine Crop to get bonus stats on the units and having a combo of 2 Bruises and 2 Vanguards. As an option, not obviously once you're level 8 and 9 you can get bigger and better units, but now that we have the Rust in, the thing is, Rust's ability now changed with that augment. He's not gonna be healing as much as before, so I will, if I want to go for him or use him better, might need a healing item or at least some kind of crit item to make sure he actually manages to get truth to the backline and try to kill there some stuff. The thing is, I've already tried a comp with Rust being the carry, because assassin comps are, I think, this is better as the other persons have to get used to them again. I'm still not gonna force or focus on him. Getting a random Jhin free though would make it so that I will keep the Jhin in a way, because normally I plan to swap the Jhin for DMF later on, because there are 5 Dynamo comps, but only 4 of them are being used. But in general, well, we will see how it goes. And this is very lot of Jhins. We are already in 2-3 and have 5 Jhins. This is a great one. Great go. This means I might be able to skip the Elise, like use her to use her for until I find the Aurora. But the best thing about this, both of them have a lot of AoE damage, and with Jhin I have a Sunder ability, which means I can reduce physical damage taken by units. With the MF next by would mean that the MF ult would even deal more damage to the front line, because a lot of players will at one point when they see my MF start trying to place them around it. Like, look at this here, the Jhin got the armor rack, and then this enhanced our little Rust here to go stronger. So Jhin is definitely a good unit, but generally you don't play around with Jhin. You normally use Jhin only till you find these units, because they all have better AoE abilities than the Jhin in general. And the Morgana is still being used because of her Divine Comp giving also an AP enhancement. In any case, what we want is for now the Infinity Edge. That's like the most important item for the EMF, and then you want damage enhancement. And Rust can use the Infinity Edge as well, which is why it would be great if we could get it. We will see about that then. For now, let's see. The crit is being taken, sadly. So I'm gonna be focusing on the VS Fort. If we go the Dynamo comp, that, well, I'm focusing on, Dynamo comp here, we might be able to, yeah, this is not a question if I use it now that I've played, but as we are winning, I really want to spend my items or use them as good as possible. So here we have a Vanguard. I think I'm gonna put the Vanguard in just so we have one more trade, even though I think Darius would be the better option, and I think I'm gonna level up anyways. Then let's put this guy in here rather than... Okay, let's... If we get him too, we're gonna swap him with the Jarvan. If we don't get him too, well, that's fine. For now, why did I level up? We're in a winning streak. And while we are in the winning streak, we want to increase it for as much as possible, or keep it as long as possible. So to get the best interest and income out of it. So that's why I force items. With this I should win this round, but after this round, this is the tricky part. If I want to keep the winning streak, I need to make sure to, in a way, do spend my money for it, but I will get it in return. Once I have 50 gold and a winning streak running, it will be hard for the others to get me out because my economy is gonna skyrocket. Which means in the early game, I do have to be careful of spending it. If I don't spend money at all, or enhance my board at all, it's gonna be rough. What the heck? Okay, I'm really getting thrown Jhins at this point. It's crazy. But we'll see how it goes. Oh well. For now, we're just gonna keep this up and see how everything is going so far. Well, if we get Jhin free, well, this would be huge. He would be able to be the carry, then I will just use my magnet remover and get the item on him. But this is a fucking great start. Like, been a while since I've seen such a great start on my Dynamo comp. The Rust 2 early was also a thing, but having 6 Jhins already? Oh no, my god. Really? You're gonna get Jhins now and Rust? This guy. What is he doing? Playing around with me, I guess. Yeah. Okay, this one we definitely take out. Yeah, this is the thing. I really want to go for the economy, and he is a unit that I will later not really use anyways. So I'm just gonna be selling him now. As said, they're way stronger vanguards. He and Braum are the vanguards I'm focusing on. If I get a Leona, that would be great. But the Jarvan is just... He is a good unit for stats. Like for the trades. But he's not a good stat unit. So... Shit, no. Oh, I didn't swap yet. Oh, I'm lucky. Let's see here. The BF swords are important to set because these are the core items for the MF. What I can do right now would be the Edge of Night, because I can throw it later on a 5-cost unit that is in the front line. We will have a lot. For now we want the Brahmin, he's tankier than this guy. Like, this is the thing, like, he's a good unit, but actually for now I can keep this guy. Let's play like this, I guess. And the Edge of Night is set, because our focus right now is getting him items, making him and the Jhin carry me. And as we have the units, we can check the board at level 6 and see if we can a little bit go for a reroll for the Jhin. But as we are seeing, here we are starting to hit our limits with the enemies now a little bit, or tougher opponents. So we really need to be careful. Like, this is the moment where we have to focus a bit. And when we get through it, well, it will be great. What I'm still missing, the biggest thing right now, is an Infinity Edge. Let's go with an artifact here, I think. I was thinking about the gold or the artifact, but the artifact has the profit that I can get the sniper focus, which wasn't that great of an item on DMF, if I remember. So I'm gonna go with the tankiness item, because I also need tank item for... Oh, here we go, Infinity Edge. This is it. Now this guy can carry me, probably. And the Spirit Visage on this guy, and now we're gonna throw him in. Yeah, well, we do get a lot of 2-cost units. I'm definitely not gonna go for the Rust free, because that would be more of a time waste. If I get them, I'm gonna get them out. But the only thing I could go for at level 6 right now, depending on how many have him, like we saw one on the 2 benches here, okay? 2 Jhins here, 1 Jhin here. If it's gonna be too hard of an hustle to get the Jhin free right now, I'm not gonna be focusing on that. He's not gonna carry me through the game. The MF will, the Rust will carry me through the early game or mid game, what we are in kinda now. I think the real mid game starts at 3-5, but we'll see about that. For now, our focus is getting fast 8 and keeping the economy up. We are having the win streak. We have a good comp, so for now maybe I will try to get 2 vanguards in and then keep it at that. I think I can do that right now just to enhance him in tankiness. Rather than the Edge of Night, Bloodthirster would have been better here, but still fine. Because the thing is, now the Vanguard trait is not gonna help him much, as he gets a shield at the beginning, but that's about it. And at 50 HP, so he gets a bit tankier in that aspect for the shield otherwise, but the shield is just worthless on him because he has no health items. Which is fine. He gets resistance from his Divine boost and the Vanguards now. And this is totally fine. I think I'm gonna do this. So the next unit I hope I will get in soon is the Morgana to have Divine Corp 2. More resistance for my Wrath, while also giving him AP, because the Divine Corp receives more from it, from the trade. And, well, having like the tankiness in the front line, because the Jhin in the back line too is still an issue for the enemy, which we are gonna abuse. I hope I do get some reforges for the tiers, or I will have to get some AP damage for the... So now the question is, should I go for tankiness items or should I go for damage items? If I get the armor, it would be great, because then I can go for a Frostwinter, which gives a shield to a unit, which would be perfect for our Braum, who already has the Spirit Visage. And because we have Vanguard 4 in already. Obviously I won't get it. So I'm gonna go for the AP, just to have an Archangel stuff ready for the Elise or the Morgana for now, and later on for the Aurora. And another Jhin. Okay, now with this, I'm pretty calmly forced to try to get the Jhin 6 here, Jhin 3 here. I wasn't planning to, but getting so many for free is definitely a sign I should just try it a bit, you know? This is crazy. Nice, good, great upgrade. So the reason why I'm not gonna go for the Gragas is I have no space to put him in right now, and since I have been getting so many Jhins, I am still thinking of trying to get him. This is 1 Jhin, 3 Jhins so far, only 3 Jhins so far. Yeah, 3 Jhins so far, so we are still fine. We just need 2 more. Yeah, I can already create the Archangel. Throw it on the Morgana. Well, I could be looking for the augments of the enemies. I think that's a concern when we see the last 4 and see which one's gonna be in the final of this TFT game. Until then, I don't think it's that worth. Right now I'm just checking here and there if they have the Jhins, because I'm really thinking and struggling if I should look for him. But look, now it's only 1 more, so we are definitely gonna get him level 3. Maybe throw then the Deathblade onto him. But for now, we are just gonna be chilling. We accept that we found very good things. If we happen to find DMF here, well, then I will have to restructure here. I will try to get the Syndicate in and DMF, because I would get the Namu 3 with that. And the AoE damage of DMF together with the Rust as that attacks like this. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. The Infinity Edge and the Deathblade is obviously then for DMF. I still need a third damage item for DMF, but as said, we have a frontline, the Braum with the Spirit Visage. It's great. And if we get the armor, so then we can get the Frostwinter, it would be great as well. Like, this is one of the best starts for this comp that I'm going for. The reason why I like this comp so much is because no one really knows about it that much. It's an S comp, but it's not being listed as one, which is why it's quite easy to go for. The only issue is that when you have players like this guy who is actually running Syndicate, because look, there is DMF we need, and he's going for Braum as well, so we are kind of contesting each other units a little bit, but it's fine because our focus is not to get in Braum 3 or an Darius 3. So he's going for either the reroll Twisted Fate or the reroll Shaco one, and we are definitely going for complete different units. Oh nice, now we don't have to roll anymore. As said, the Rust are cool, but they are not the focus here. Now we are gonna head back to our usual plan. This guy is gonna help us now, so we are gonna throw the Deathblade onto him. adaptive helm, nah, it's not gonna make the thing. So these two are still gonna be keeping on him because that works fine so far. We could go for an Ionic Spark. I think I'm gonna go for an Ionic Spark. And I'm not gonna go for this because now we're gonna keep the Jhin. He's gonna sunder the enemies with his grenades for DMF. So as long as I then put them together, he should be fine. Oh wow, wait, we have a Jhin 3 and we're still gonna lose this? What is this guy? He's level 8 already, that's crazy, but still, I didn't expect him to be this strong and tanky just because he's level 8. He has a lot of traits. Okay, he got Executioner and Boombot. Yeah, okay, we got a loss here. It is fine though. But I'm a bit surprised because I thought we are still stronger than this guy. Oh well, let's go for the augments. So this one is not gonna help because we're gonna have a lot of things anyways. Um These both are very good, and there are some people dropping out very soon. I think I'm going for Tomb Raider. I want the item advantage. So now we have the number 4. This is great. We can put the Argent stuff on her, and later on I'm just gonna sell her to put the Aurora in. Because as said, with the Rust now, I definitely want to keep the Divine Corpse. Later on we are gonna also get the Bruiser Gragas in, if we can somehow. Because as said, the Vanguard 4 is just because we needed it at the beginning to have a bit of a better front line. Our Braum got tankier that way, and our Rust can just get tankier, have a little bit more shields from the big items that he has right now. It's working out. What I could create is a Hodge for the Rust, because the Edge of Night and the Hodge are pretty good items on him now that he has the Shadow form. But I still just want to see what I get here, because the crit is also a good item for a Quad Breaker. That's an item I would like on DMF, because it gives so much quick stats. Or a Giant Slayer at least. Well, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. This might be a loss. The vein is a bit too strong right now. It's fine. Leveling up. We had a huge winning streak in the beginning. It held us up with HP bars, and now we're just waiting for our units to fall into our lap in a way. Oh, there comes the MF, and I probably won't be able to get that one. Well, the other two are still playing. The other one is in the top, and the Lucan is here. Shouldn't. Nice, we got our carry. Let's go. Yeah, so now my focus is definitely level 8 to get this Syndicate trade in. The Darius and the MF in. And with that we can start rolling. Okay, we do want tankiness. I think a Gargles would be good here. For now. We can leave the Infinity Edge on him now. Okay, here's DMF. Place her here for now. Do we have enough? What I don't want to do is now blindly go for level 8. I have health to spare. Health is a resource, like in LoL as well. You need to get to see everything as a resource. So right now I still have plenty of resources, so there is no reason to force in champions right now. The only thing I could have done is actually get one Vanguard out to get the Syndicate in. But then as well, I might as well gotten the Elise and to have one, the number 4 as well. But I have HP to spare. I can lose some rounds right now and save up money and try to get the best economy and not overforce things. Because while I am losing, I'm still doing fine so far. That's why I'm just gonna keep this up for now. I don't have to force anything. Okay, this is a very good one. Okay, this actually makes me think to swap and get some bruisers in. This one gives HP and now the syndicate thing. Here I get the money now. Like, this is a different thing. Hitting something like this definitely wants me to change here the things. So I'm putting him down because I don't want him to get focused already. I want the Darius, which can heal up, to start tanking a bit, making these two not focused by the damage and being able to somehow go maybe behind them or so. But I should have put DMF close to the Jhin right now. Yeah, nice. Okay, the grenade didn't kill the unit, sadly, from Jhin. That is a bit sad, but I like how the things are going so far right now. And now we have the number 4. Great. So my idea here is, this is a burn one, she does damage but not as much as the other guys. The idea is, here against everyone, I'm not gonna be looking against the enemies I pick and pick the best placements for every enemy or something like that. I just have a general spot how I put my units and hope that it works. The idea is, yeah, true, there was a 4th argument this round. Giving 50% Omnivan. Well, I don't need the champion duplicator. While I am close to the rest, he is not my carry, and at this point I won't be hitting him. This one seems more tempted though. But let's see what we get. So the overheal without attacks is also not gonna help much. Okay, we have a winner. I want to enhance my MF, and this was the perfect augment. Getting 20% more AD damage when holding an item is exactly what DMF needs for. Now, if we can get a burn item. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Yeah. So here's the moment where I could think. I'm healthy. So I could go and try to go for level 9. And this is what I always like to do in this comp, which has gotten me quite far. At level 9 you have higher chances for the higher champions. Like getting this guy 2, getting this guy 2 easier and all. And because I have the health and the money for it, that's why I'm always trying to go for it first. But if it seems like I'm losing so hard like this one right now, that was a very hard game. 36 is fine one. After 36, like at 20 HP, you can still lose one more round and then not, which is why at this point you want to go for an all-in. That's why we went for the economy at the beginning, and now we have to see and check how long I can actually hold the all-in out. My idea of this positioning is also that the MF, so here I'm now gonna start the death plate here, and the statics can be here, static shift. So the idea is that this guy somehow managed to go into the right corner, because if the front line is like this, I will never get here. But if it's like this, if she's gonna ult like this, then the Twisted Fate might get some damage right now and or die from it, but I don't think the MF has the damage for it yet. Oh, it had the damage for the Draven though. Great one. But yeah, so this is the moment where I have to go all in. I need to find my MF. Luckily, I have enough money to go down and then look for it. The chances are higher that I hit her then. And when I hit her, this might be my turning point. So I'm gonna go all in now. Oh, great. So, Bruiser in for now. MF, come. Nice, here we have her. I mean, I did really want the Braum too, don't get me wrong, but I really needed to sell the Braum just to get the MF, and I don't want to sell this guy because he's gonna come in with the Aurora, which will also help my team in a bit, in a way. So, and now let's just hope that we've got enough of a board to be able to start winning. This is why I also wanted to go early now, because now I can see I might need to do my positioning better. I'm gonna try my best to not get kicked out now, but we'll see how it goes. My front line is still not doing as tanky as I hoped for, because he's one. I'm thinking of getting the item on her now. Like, the greed for level 9 is not the best. I did greed for it. Might have been better if I stayed level 8, found DMF, maybe more units, and the... Oh, nice. Quad Breaker, important for DMF. Nice. And we're gonna put the here. And now we are gonna swap the positioning by a little bit. The reasoning is, okay, maybe I should have put the Braum somewhere here, but now I need to have my damage dealer close so I can break through one side at least. That's the idea now, because it didn't look like splitting up the AP and AD worked well on the last enemy, so I'm gonna try to do it better this time. But yeah, I'm lacking the front line, and it seems like I should have stayed level 8 and gotten the Braum too. I'm a bit surprised though that my damage was lacking that hard. But yeah, sadly, this is it. I kinda lost. I wanted to show off the great Syndicate MF that I've been going for, but I think the alter ego was a bit too... Like, I mean, it helped us in the early, but it kept me at the last, so might have been the reasoning for it. Yeah, because it's round to round one thing. Now that I'm out of here, we can see for the tournament, because I'm out anyways now. The other two are still in. They're gonna go into the next bracket here. Here we already see, because as said, one team was already going through. These are the 2 players. We had to play these guys. There seems to be some more people that went in, but unless one of them folds, which I doubt will happen, we are out. I was hoping for a bit of a better way and how to struggle. I'm sorry guys, things don't always go as planned. But there will be another tournament on Wednesday where I will be participating and doing another stream. Yeah, Lucan already accepted his win and that's why he surrendered. It was okay. It's a normal game after all. I tried. Thank you for watching anyways, or for watching the YouTube video when I upload it later. And let's see each other on Wednesday for the next tournament. Thank you for joining in and see you then. Bye bye.